Hey there folks, I'm Eric Osberg and this is the Outdoor Report, and today I wanted to show you how to attach a braid to a fluorocarbon leader. This is what I call a double uni knot. I don't know if that's the technical term for it, but that's what I call it. A uni knot is a thing, and so maybe a double uni knot is a thing as well. This is Suffix 832. I don't even know how many pound test it is. 10, 20, 25, 30. This fluorocarbon is Seagar Blue Label 10 pounds. So if I'm gonna pull cranks for big walleyes, I'm using a heavier braid with a 10-pound leader. And without further ado, here is how you attach the braid to the fluorocarbon. So first things first, you're just gonna lay the line. You're gonna lay the line next to each other and give yourself plenty of line to work with. When I make a leader, when I cut a leader off of my spool of fluorocarbon, it's pretty near 6 feet. That way I've got plenty to work with on both ends, and as I'm changing lures or my line gets frayed, I can just kind of clip it down till it gets too short. So anyways, I've got, I don't know, what is that? 8, 9, 10 inches of overlap there. And I usually start with the fluorocarbon tail, and you're just gonna make this loop here, and then you're gonna, so I've got this loop here and I've doubled the line back over, and then you're just gonna run it through there 5 times. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now I've heard you could go as many as 7 on this top end, and then you're just gonna pull that kind of tight. You're not gonna lock it down tight, but I like to wet it down. You pull that kind of tight, not super duper tight. We'll get to that in a second. So I've got that kind of knot here, the first uni, and now I've got my braid tag laying next to my long fluorocarbon leader. So I'm gonna make another loop, and again, it's good to have some room here. Make the loop, and then I'm gonna go through there 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It'd be better to have too many than not enough. Now this one, for whatever reason, the way I do it, this one comes out a little bit cleaner. And wet that down. And then again, just kind of pulling that, not super tight, but again, that looks a little bit cleaner than the other one does, but that's just the way I do it. So now you've got one kind of knot here and one kind of knot there. I'm gonna wet the whole thing down, and I'm gonna pull those knots together. I don't know if you can see that or not. Again, I'm not getting super aggressive yet. So then I take my tag ends and I pull those a little bit tighter, and then I pull it a little bit tighter, and I take my other tag end, pull that a little bit tighter. And I'm sure there's many ways to skin a cat and many ways to tie a double uni, but that is not coming loose, believe it or not. I didn't believe in this knot, but I haven't caught a 30, hoping to change that. But I've caught 29-inch walleyes, I've caught big 36, 37-inch pike, and a good pair of good scissors or good clippers, and you trim those tags nice and close, and then you test that thing, that is not going to fail on me. So then on this end, again, if I'm pulling cranks, I'm going to put a clip on there, and it's better to have, again, a bigger clip than a clip that's too small. And this will just be a polymer knot. For you advanced anglers, this is boring and you already know how to do this. This video is intended for beginner to intermediate anglers. So polymer knot, you go through once. This is the only knot you'll ever really need to know. Then you come back through again. And again, give yourself plenty of space here. So it's just kind of loose, right? It's looped around my finger there. And then this end over here is loose. Try not to drop it. So we've got it like that. And now the way I explain it is it's kind of like you're tying your shoes. So you make that first loop like that, right? So it's kind of like if you were going to tie your shoes with the whole bunny ears thing, you'd have a bunny ear over here. Well, here's the other bunny ear. And now you're just going to reach through that bunny ear or through that loop. And you're going to pull that clip or lure or whatever, hook, jig, pull it through. And now again, you're not wrenching it down right away. You're making sure that you've got, so now I'm grabbing the tag end and I'm pulling that tight. And now I'm grabbing the leader end. And there you go. So that is how I joined my braid to my fluorocarbon unit leader, excuse me. And now you can clip whatever lure you want on there. And the advantage of this is you don't have a swivel to get caught up in the eyelets of your rods. So hope that tip helps. Remember, it's not about having time, it's about making time. I'm Eric Osberg. This is the Outdoor Report.